A bombshell in Minnesota politics. Democratic Senator Tina Smith says she will not be running for re-election in 2026.
That means Minnesota will have its first open U.S. Senate election since 2008. Esme Murphy's been following this. Boy, this took people by surprise today.
It was a surprise because she gave no indication that she was not going to run again. But this morning on X, she made the announcement.
I wanted you to hear directly from me that I have decided not to run for re-election to the United States Senate in 2026.
Senator Tina Smith's unexpected announcement rocked not just Minnesota's political landscape, but the nation's.
This is a sonic boom in Washington, D.C.
CBS correspondent Scott McFarland says the Minnesota race could decide the balance of power in the U.S. Senate. Professor Larry Jacobs says the race will cost each side tens of millions of dollars.
Republicans are very confident about their growing strength in Minnesota. So I think we can see quite a bit of money and effort by the Republicans. The Democrats are going to have to step up to the plate in order to match the money and the effort and the turnout.
Smith was named to the Senate in 2018 by Governor Mark Dayton after Senator Al Franken announced he would resign amidst sexual misconduct claims. Smith is known for her work on lowering the cost of prescription drugs and her openness about her own mental health struggle, as well as her push to bring mental health care to more Americans. She says she believes she would have won in 2026, but she's relieved to be able to spend more time with her family and to focus on her work for the final 2 years of her term.
And I'm very worried about the path that we're on, and to be able to focus all of my energy on the work that I have here it just feels very important. So I am not giving up any fights. I am all in for these next 2 years for sure.
Now, this is the start of what is going to be a very competitive contest over the next 21 months. Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan was the first to say she intends to run for the seat, but Governor Tim Walz, who is considering a run for a third term as governor, is also considering jumping in. Two other top DFL names that might run: 2nd District Congresswoman Angie Craig and 5th District Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Now, possible Republicans include Jim Schultz, who has run for Attorney General, Ryan Wilson, who almost won the state auditor's race, as well as Kendall Qualls, a businessman and former candidate for governor and Congress. Other names on the list include House Speaker Lisa Demuth and State Senator Julia Coleman. So a lot of people lining up, and there are going to be more names.
Yeah, I mean, she made an announcement at 10. By noon, there were 7 candidates.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you'll be keeping an eye on things. Absolutely. Thanks, Esme.